This is The Disrespectful Lady. I'm your host, Dr. J. Why go on? This week, we're talking about Colin Kaepernick and white privilege. Thanks for tuning in. The Disrespectful Lady. Mwah. Can we check out the outfit? It's all about the outfit. It's all about the outfit. It's all about the outfit. I love you. This is The Disrespectful Lady. I'm your host, Dr. J. Thanks for joining us. Let's change the world together. Last week was Labor Day weekend. I'm not sure what you did, but I want you guys to know that it's a beautiful time for the West Indian Day culture. People are on the Parkway celebrating. Parkway, winding it down, you know. And now Mr. Blasio wants to get rid of Juve. Juve is the pre-celebration to the holidays. And you know what? No, Mr. Blasio, we need our Juve. He's also trying to get rid of the Chinese New Year fireworks. And Jen Holland called in and she commented, and this is people's culture, people's cultures, this is people's lives, and they want to celebrate their holidays. So Jen Holland thinks that Blasio should chill out and let Juve happen and let the Chinese New Year's have their fireworks. That's what they do. You know, let me just make a comment. I'm not sure if you read in the paper, but Blasio is losing a lot of his supporters. When Blasio first came on, I thought he was really going to be a progressive for the people, a change for New York. But I'm kind of disappointed in you, Mr. Blasio, and you're losing all your supporters. Even one of the biggest backers that he had just recently said that she's not supporting him for the next election. Bertha Lewis, she's an activist. She fought hard to get him elected, and look at what a disappointment he turned out to be. He's not the only one. Right now, Hillary is fighting hard. But remember what I was saying a couple of weeks ago? Diddy went out there to get Obama's vote. It was vote or die. And you know what? He's not going that hard for Hillary. And you know what? He came out this week. He made a comment. The reason that he's not running so hard for Hillary is that he wants Hillary to come and look for our black vote, because he doesn't really feel that Obama did what he should have done for us as black people. We got Obama into office is what he said, and Obama didn't really deliver anything for us. This is what politics is. You do for me and I do for you. We've done for him and we haven't seen anything that's done for us. And he's hesitant and he has reservations about voting for Hillary Clinton. And I know she's feeling it because he's one of those music moguls that is big. And like I said, he got Obama elected. And now he's not going hard for Hillary. Hillary's feeling it a little bit. She knows it. So she's trying hard. We need to see more. He wants to see more. I want to see more too, because it's such a letdown that we get these people elected like Blasio, and now we're going to go ahead and fight for Hillary. And what do they do for us as a people? Black people. That's what we want to know. What do we get? And he's right. I got to fight for my own. This may not sound, it's not a black or white issue. This is going to be a great segue into Colin Kaepernick. Oh my God, he's my new favorite boy. Okay, so let me seriously though, there's a disparity in between blacks and whites in this country. Take a look at how they treated Bill Cosby as a black man who has laid the foundations for black people and black cultures. And look at someone like Jared, who the subway guy, who molested and who's been watching child pornography, Lord knows what else. Seventh Heaven, the father who molested another child. All of these people get away with it because they're white. And as a black man, you're treated different. In this culture, in this country that we live in, black people are treated different. All we want for you to do is to recognize that. It is the truth. We're not asking and we're not saying it's your fault. We're not trying to condemn you. You didn't do anything wrong. We're not saying you're racist or prejudiced, but your forefathers were, and it's still there. There's a shadow, but it's called white privilege. You can get away, you can do mostly anything and get away with it. We as black people have to be scared to just walk down the street, to get pulled over, because we know what happens as being a black person getting pulled over, what you have to go through. You may lose your life. This is not fair. What Colin Kaepernick is doing is a beautiful thing. He's just bringing awareness. Now, he did turn around and wear a pair of socks that had pigs on it, and the pigs were cops, so dressed, and it made some feel like he's taken away from the cause, you know, Colin. But he really explained himself. He says he's been wearing those socks because Cops are pigs, and the way they treat black men in this culture is disgusting. I stand up for him again, and I stand up for what he's doing, and I'm not the only person. There's another soccer player. Let me show you her picture. Oh, Megan, she's another soccer player. I'm not sure if you caught this in the news, but she also is kneeling down. What I love is that she's a white girl and she's showing support for the blacks. I gotta give you another tidbit. Again, it's not a black or a white issue. We want to bring awareness to white privilege. We live in a world that is a white-dominated, privileged world. We live in a world that is designed for a white man. So everything in this world is to make it easy for a white man. So we as black people do feel that we are getting treated differently. And all we're asking is that you guys recognize how much better you have it and how much easier you have it than we do. Recognize that there is a problem. We need to just accept that there is white privilege and we can move on from there and we can work on it. It's not your fault. We're not blaming you, but there is a situation and there is a problem and we want it to be dealt with. It needs to be recognized. One of the best things that came out as a result of this is Colin Kaepernick's jersey, number 7, 49ers, has become the number 1 selling jersey in the NFL. And you know what was beautiful? He says that because of all the support from the community, now he wants to take all the proceeds from his jersey sale and give it back to the community. Now that's beautiful because he's putting his words, he's putting his words where his actions are. He's putting actions to his words. He's showing us, not just telling us. He says, okay, he's making millions of dollars. The number 1 selling jersey in the NFL. They thought that this situation would have crumbled him, but it didn't. We brought him to number 1. Please continue and support him. Buy his jerseys. Because you know what he says? He's going to take 100% of the proceeds and give it back to the community. Colin Kaepernick, you are phenomenal. You are an amazing black man. I salute you. I am happy and I am grateful. Please join us. Continue to help us to understand white privilege, to help us understand institutionalized racism. Why are black people treated so different from white people in this country? And you know what? We're the ones that make this country go round. We're the ones that built this country, yet we've received no reciprocity. Jewish folks have. When I can name all the different races that have received, but blacks, African American, for slavery, we have received nothing. And we still live here and do for this country. We are the biggest purchasers of this country, and we just continue to buy and give to this country. But we want to know, what can America do for us? He's not kneeling down to disrespect America or the national anthem. He's kneeling down to beg for help. He's kneeling down to beg for support, to bring attention to this crisis that we are having. Black Lives Matter. White privilege is serious, and we want to bring national attention to it. Now, the NFL and a few people are saying that he needs to find a more respectable way to, show his cause, but when he's successful, he can show his support however he wants. He's not being disrespectful. He's still kneeling down to the national anthem. All he's asking is that the country support his own. He's not even sitting down. He's actually kneeling down, begging for America to recognize white privilege and how bad black people are treated in this country. This is the disrespectful lady. Please send me your comments. Please send me your posts. Please share this video with people. Please subscribe to my page and check me out on YouTube. Tell everyone you know to support the cause. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for this moment because you know what? We're going to change the world. I've gotten some emails, some questions. People are asking me, why are you doing this show? What's the point of this show? I want to change the world. I want to change the world with you. This is the Disrespectful Lady. And the only way we can change the world is by talking about it, is by recognizing it, is by saying the truth, what it really is, and not be afraid of it. Because when we own it, we can change it, but we gotta own it. This is the Disrespectful Lady. Mwah. Colin Kaepernick, you doing it, Papa. Congratulations. And it shows you how many people are supporting him. His jersey is the #1 selling jersey in the NFL. They thought they was going to take another black brother out. Nah, keep doing what you're doing, Pa. Keep spreading the message. Let's stay positive. Let's do this. Let's change the world. This is the Disrespectful Lady. Checking in 2016. I gotta give you guys all the news. Serena Williams, she killed it. She did her thing. I love this because I can talk about sports. Sports is killing it right now. Serena Williams, black woman, powerful, special black woman. She won another title. Her sister Venus made a couple of mistakes, so she didn't get to advance, and she and her sister would have teamed off. But you know what? I want to give big ups to Serena Williams for her amazing accomplishment. You should see the stars that show up to support her. This is the Disrespectful Lady. I'm your host, Dr. J. Thank you for joining me for another beautiful show. Let's change the world together. Blacks, whites, it doesn't matter. It's not that. What we need to do is we need to bring awareness. There's serious issues in this country. Look at Woody Allen and Sue Me. He could marry his stepdaughter, for heaven's sake, and nobody don't do nothing to him. Bill Cosby has a few indiscretions. I ain't saying it was right, but I ain't saying he did it or didn't do it, but still, we want to break down the character of a black man. Bill Cosby did phenomenal things for me growing up. He made me realize that as a young black woman, I could be anything. Watching Different World, watching Lisa Bonet go to college was showing me, and seeing me on TV, seeing that he was a doctor and having his own practice in a basement, having his wife Felicia, a lawyer, a beautiful black woman, and them raising these beautiful black kids together. It was empowering. They're trying to break down the black family. To see the picture of a beautiful black family was everything growing up, and I appreciate what you did for us as the black race. Not to take away from, Benson playing a butler, or, who was it? Samson, there was a couple of different actors who played, there's plenty of black men that played roles, but to see the structure of the family that he did for us. Bill Cosby did amazing things for the black culture, and I'm not gonna allow this thing to take away from what he did for us. We matter. Black lives matter. And there's nothing wrong with saying that, because that's what's important to us, and we should be able to say it and share it. Please, if you have any comments, share with me. If you have any suggestions, share with me. Share this with your friends. Subscribe to the page. Please forward this to your friends and family. Come join me every week for a beautiful segment of the Disrespectful Lady. Let's change the world. What go on? What really go on in America? Colin Kaepernick, you showing us what really go on in America. He's expressing himself. This is what America's about. Let him be. I'm not saying we gotta agree, but let him be the Disrespectful Lady. Mwah. Check it out. Wait, Caribbean. I gotta show off my Caribbean flag. It's all about the West Indies. What? Parkway, Parkway, Parkway. On recapping what was going on last week. I got a few comments from some of you that weren't happy about my Usain Bolt story, and all I have to say about that is, if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't got nothing to worry about. No, I'm just joking. But you know what? I don't know if you guys caught it in the news. Him and his woman are back together. They put up a statement that says, oh, the beginning starts now. See, we as a people may need to learn to mind our own business, because we really don't know what is the nature of their relationship. We don't know what they're okay with. They may have a open relationship. They may have hey, she may have given him a hall pass. while he was at the Olympic. Is it any of our business? I don't know, but you know what? If you have another comment, if you want to say something, you want to comment, please do so. The Disrespectful Lady. Please subscribe to my page. Please share it with everyone you know, and please like my page. We're trying to change the world. I want to change the world with you. Please join me on this journey to change the world. It's the Disrespectful Lady.